any games that you looking forward to this season? I know you mentioned a couple that would be televised.
Thornton. Yeah, that's a big game. That's the big because they #2 right now, so they #2 ranked team.
They got,
it ain't even because of the ranking, man.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You want to speak to that a little bit or not?
Nah, I'm not a real speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm
short on the court.
I'm more of a lead by example type person.
Yeah.
Y'all play them here or over there, or y'all gonna play?
No, we play them at USC.
Y'all. So, that's at the Chicago Classic.
Oh yeah, we gotta be there.
We don't
all season. All season, I can dominate all season. Put in work in the all season. All season. So I can dominate all season. Put in work in the all season. All season. So I can dominate all season. Put in work in the all season. All season.
So we here, episode 11 of the All Season Podcast, man. Like I keep saying, man, we pushing, getting up in numbers. We here at the Kenwood Men's Basketball Media Day, and we have Aleks Austin here with us, 6'9", power forward, #1 player in the class of 2025. Bunch of Division I offers. How you feeling today, man? You all good?
Good, yeah. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, we appreciate you coming on, blessing our platform.
Sure.
Can't wait to have this conversation, talk to you about, ball and, y'all being the #1 team. Not only you being the #1 player in the state, but y'all just came out Chicago Sun-Times #1 team in the state. Like, how that's feeling, man?
Man, it feels good, but, that just shows we got a lot of targets on our back. Yeah. We got a huge target, so.
Yeah, everybody going to want to see, like, come at you, especially being in the paper like that.
And they was already coming after me.
Yeah.
Wasn't even #1. So, I can't even imagine what it's going to be now, but we ready.
Yeah, for sure. Any games you looking forward to specifically that y'all playing this year? Any matchups you looking forward to, or you just
I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Anybody in front of us, they can be named top team in the state and everything. But I feel like we just ready to kill everybody. Oh, was I not supposed to say kill?
Anything like I said, if you say anything too crazy, I mean, we would probably bleep it out. I don't think kill too crazy.
All right.
Yeah, it's in a talk of sports, so
right.
I mean in a sports way. So.
Well, in another way, we ready to go to everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know this going into your junior year, so you even with having a whole nother season, under your belt, technically 2 seasons since the season don't start yet. How does it feel, being like a junior, and like what is leadership like for you, coming into this season, being prepared to dominate?
It's definitely, it's definitely big, having, the amount of talent we have on this team, and, we really want to go far this year, and, being, having a lot of young guys look up to me, because I was one of them little guys looking up to the older guys. So now it's like, I really have to take them by hand and, help them out and, try to put them in the best position to, do what they can do best.
How success? A lot of these guys behind us, they're the younger guys.
Yeah. That's all them screaming and doing all that. You can tell they're the younger guys. So, yeah.
So what was like your process or your journey up until this point at Kenwood? Like, did you come in as a freshman playing varsity? Did you have to work through like junior varsity, freshman, all the way up until this point, or have you just been dominating since the start?
Man, I came into my freshman year, just playing JV. Like, to be honest, it was really, it wouldn't. For other people, it'll probably hit them different. Like, I want to play varsity, I want to do this, but I just feel like I wasn't there. And I had to be realistic with myself. So, I just came in as a freshman, did what I had to do on JV, won a city championship, and I just had to, one of them stories where I had to work hard, next year, then be able to play varsity. So
yeah, I think that's important too, though. Like you said, you felt like you wasn't prepared, but even in that moment, you was like, you took it as a good opportunity to maybe learn and then get better, and then y'all won the city championship. So when that time came to play varsity, you felt very prepared, probably just because of being on JV first.
I mean, to be honest, nah,
even then.
I mean, okay, so
when you officially play on varsity?
So what's crazy is that basically how it went was, I had one of the funniest stories actually. So from my experience, my journey, basically my freshman year I didn't play a tick on varsity, and then I went into my sophomore year still thinking that I wouldn't play varsity. So I feel like that was kind of like the confidence had to get better. And, once that started getting better, I remember playing my first game, it was against Whitney Young. Coach put me in a game. It's a tight situation. He put me in a game. They give me the ball. I took 3 steps and then shot a 3 a whole travel. Like I act like I didn't know how to play basketball again. Like that's how it was. So then, after that, coach talked to me and, I got comfortable with it. And then that's when I just kept working and that's when it just got comfortable. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
so through playing is where you got comfortable.
Definitely my sophomore year,
Yeah.
for varsity.
That's usually how I go, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah. And I think it's cool to hear that process because I think a lot of the younger athletes think it's just overnight. Like they just show up, they come into high school, they dominating right away. Like you're literally the number one player in the class of 2025, and somebody from the outside looking in may have think like you just had that paved the whole way. Like you just came right in, you balling, but no, like it's a process to being great. You know what I'm saying? You don't start, but you could finish being the number one player in the state. You know what I'm saying?
And I really want people to really understand that. Like it's really it's all mental, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like you really have to just, sit there with yourself and be like, I can do this, get in the gym. It's not gonna happen overnight, but as you keep working and working, it's all gonna pay off.
Yeah, most definitely. You mentioned like at the beginning of the episode being in the gym a lot, like how we was talking about your height and stuff like over the years, and you said a lot of things that helped was being in the gym a lot. How often are you usually in the gym, would you say, in the off season really?
Every day.
Every day.
And if I'm not in the gym, I'm definitely downstairs, running a little bit outside or something. I mean, that might sound crazy, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat nothing, but I wasn't always like that though. So it's not
How'd you become that?
Probably 2023.
Yeah.
Like so what really kicked it in was when I had my injury.
Okay.
So that's when everything was like snap, like, all right, I gotta work. I gotta make sure my body's prepared. I gotta make sure that I'm ready to get out there, because an injury could take you so far back, but it didn't. So
What was the injury?
my tibia. So basically what happened is that they said I had man muscles with kid. I'm 16. I was 15. My body was still growing. So it was like my bones wasn't fully grew in. So I was still growing as well. So they said it just the tibia, it happened and I broke it, but I fought through it. And I didn't expect myself to fight through it like that, but yeah, so that's when it really kicked in. After that, it just shows me, being able to watch the game and seeing how much I need to improve to be ready, and that injury did take a very positive impact on me, actually, more than negative.
And then what about in the aspect of just taking care of your body moving forward, recovering from that injury? What was that process like for you?
It was rough at first, but then it kind of reminded me how much our bodies really mean, to us ourselves.
Exactly.
And how much you need to do for your body as it, pays off for you on the court.
Yeah.
Being able to run, do all that. So,
Definitely.
and especially, the higher level you go, the higher, you use your athleticism.
Yep.
So, just ice every day. That's all I can say.
Yeah, ice every day.
But if you got like 3 ice cubes, just put them on your leg or something. I mean, you got to just ice, and hot showers. Oh my God. Hot showers.
Most definitely.
Yeah, just keep on reiterating the same thing. It's just like you can tell the athletes that are playing and operating at a high level versus people who just, just getting by. Like it's not a coincidence. Being the best is not an accident. You know what I'm saying? You just talked about taking care of your body. You talked about being in the gym every day. You talked about the process of you enduring the tough time of you not playing right away, playing JV, making mistakes. Like this is all part of the process to being the number one player in the state. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just really love this conversation because I feel like I said, a lot of more athletes need to understand the journey it takes and not just wake up. Because when you on social media and you see somebody like I see the visit day pictures that you post and I see the rankings, and that's what other kids see too, and they may just think like, man, he just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? But not really, like, you have to fight for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I mean, like for me it was kind of I was always kind of watching other people get all these things, but it actually motivated me. It was like, okay, I can do it too, so but yeah, watching that and seeing how other people are working hard, and being around best of the best players as growing up, so that really helped as well.
Yeah, and I talked a little bit with your dad, him having you around, like he's your coach, but him having you around certain players, like talking about you looking up to players and watching other players, like being around Jabari Parker, a lot of those, Chicago legends. Like I'm sure, like what type of impact did that have on you playing and just your understanding of the game? Did you get a chance to like really talk to them about basketball and learn from some of those guys?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, Jabari was the one who was taking me step by step through my injury.
Oh wow.
He was actually, he was the one
he's
that
experienced injuries himself.
But his injuries was worse than mine. I had surgeries on mine. So you know, surgery. So it was 2 surgeries. And you know, I'm scared. I'm 15 years old. I don't want to have no surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, first thing you know, I get a text from Jabari, and it's like I didn't even have his number at first. My dad has his number because you know I talk to him, and you know, watching him play, and he gives me so much confidence on how he talks to me. You know, because he was the #1 player in the country.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming out of
Going to
second.
Duke, right?
Right.
Going to
Out of
Duke, right.
Chicago, though.
Exactly.
So like that just shows me like it ain't no limit. It isn't no limit. So you know he was telling me watching, you know, going through, and you know he gave me a lot of comfort and knowing that I can get through this. You know.
Yeah.
So you know there's no backing down, there's no quitting. But you know I just want to mention another thing. You know, he it's like a spiritual thing, I guess, but it's called the lotus flower. And it's like a thing he always send me, but you know when y'all got time, y'all should look that up. That really helped me a lot too, just reading about the flower.
Okay.
You know, it's a flower. I know it's crazy, but
Nah,
No,
it
no.
makes sense, bro.
yeah, it's some, you know, really it just caught my eye. So,
Okay.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah. And man, that's kind of what, you know, our objective is with what we do, just hearing about like Jabari pouring back into you. And that's what we want to do. We want to, you know, gain experiences in life and be able to pass it down to, you know, athletes like you to make sure that you get to where you want to be. You know what I
Right.
mean? So the experience that you going to gain throughout your career, it'll be somebody coming up in 6-7 years
Exactly.
when you playing in the NBA or whatever you're doing. Like, man, Aleks was the #1 player in the
Right.
state. You know what I'm saying? He went through what I went through, and you probably sending them messages, and you know it
Exactly.
trickling down. So yeah, man,
Cycle,
that's
yeah.
love, bro. The cycle continues. Legendary Chicago basketball. You know?
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. One thing I want to talk about is the, you know, we talking about a lot of your time being on the court. Was it like off the court? You know, maybe hobbies outside of the sport, or is it like schoolwork or anything like that? What's kind of like your thing?
Definitely schoolwork.
Yeah.
I just want to get that out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to get the schoolwork done. I mean, that's you know, you got to do it. But other than that, I mean, outside of basketball, so I can't say I'm in the gym.
Right.
You know, outside of basketball. No, me and my dad would go to Top Golf. You know, I actually like that. It's crazy, but you know, I like doing the Top Golf thing. My dad said, you know, it's always good to know how to golf because that's where the business
Yeah.
is.
Hey, that's true.
You know, dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Had
know,
great conversations on.
yeah,
for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying. So yeah, so definitely, you know, Top Golf, and I love going to the movies with my mom. You know,
Okay.
being with my mom, and you know, probably other hobbies, just you know, being with her in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So definitely family oriented. It seems a lot.
yeah,
Yeah. Talk
Yeah.
about your dad. You talk about your mom. Spend a lot of time with them off the court.
Yeah.
That's good to see.
Yep. And just speaking about your mom's Serbian, right?
yeah.
So talk about a little bit about that, like that culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you eat any type of foods? Like, have you been there? Like, is there any like cultural ties you have here that you brought back or that you practice?
You know, to be honest, I've never been there actually.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to go there though.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I'm gonna be going there real soon. You know, the food thing, it's this thing. It's like they call it pizza.
Okay.
It's not pizza. When I was younger, I thought it was pizza.
Right.
But nah, it's called pizza. And you know, it's I don't even know what it is, but I stopped eating it, to be honest. I stopped eating it. But you know, my grandmother on my mom's side, you know, they're in Serbia now, but when they were in the US, they always make that for me when I was younger.
Okay.
So them was really good. And you know, the culture, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's really a basketball like culture in certain areas over there.
Yeah.
So, you know, you ask them what sport do you play? Most, you know, 80% gonna say basketball.
Right.
And you know, they showing a lot of love for me. And to me that's like, wow, I wasn't even born there.
Yeah.
You know, my mom's from there, and you know, of course I have that in my blood. And they taking me in like I was, you know, born there. So it's like, you know, it's a lot of love, and I really appreciate them for that.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever had any thoughts of like representing Serbia? Like if you were to get on the circuit, whether it be like for Team USA or whatever, like have you ever thought like, man, I'll go play for Serbia?
You know, it's
That was a
all
tough
I gotta
question.
all I gotta say is, you know, we gonna see.
Oh,
You know, y'all gonna see soon what the plan is.
okay.
You know, that's all. I can't say too much.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
got
But
you.
you know, y'all gonna see me, you know, representing.
Okay.
You know, but you know, I am born from the U.S. I still represent
Yeah.
USA. I represent Serbia as
Yeah.
well. So
Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
either way,
dope.
yeah.
So I know the season. Was it start Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
Rich
first game.
South. Was it Rich
Yeah,
South?
Rich South Township.
Yeah. So do y'all playing here or y'all play out there?
out there.
Yeah.
No. So we don't play them. We play a school called Hansberry.
Really? So how's that?
I think it's like a Thanksgiving.
It's a
Oh, it's an
tournament.
alternative.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not, but it's just one game.
Oh, just one game.
Yeah. So we just play average township.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
What you kind of expecting out of that game? First game of the season, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So what you kind of expecting? It being your junior season, first game. Like, how you feeling about it?
I'm feeling, we show them, what we've been working on.
Mhm.
To be honest, that game is first game of the season, and we should be running our sets, doing what we got to do. And, if we do what we're supposed to do, it should be a blowout. I feel like that's for any team. You do what you got to do. You do everything. Of course, there's going to be mistakes. I mean,
Exactly.
It's the game of basketball. But, if we come together and do what we got to do, if it's not a blowout, we should definitely bring home the win, though.
Yeah,
For sure.
Definitely. And I want to also talk about, like, in preparation for a game, this is something, the conversation me and FA was having off camera, but a lot of times when we was playing sports, we had, like, some type of thing to get us in our zone before the game. What's, like, your thing? Do you, like, listen to music? Is it something that you do, maybe meditate before the game or anything like that?
So definitely, like how it was before, last year, what I do is, I get, on the bus ride, I listen to some calm music. And then when I listen to calm music, I'll get off the bus, we'll go into the gym and like watch other games. I think that's how. But if it's just like a game, we go straight to the locker room. Then I'll just sit there and just get dressed, silent, and then I'll play some high music a little bit, get my adrenaline going, and then right before I head out and run to go into warm ups and stuff, I'll say a prayer. And thank
Definitely.
God for this opportunity. But I really say like mostly like just protect everybody. Even on the opposing, everybody in the place in the
Mhm.
big, and then protect all players on the court, and then just get out there and play. So yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's dope.
Yep. So I want to get into your recruiting a little bit. Like I know you had talked about going. You've been on some visits. I seen some pictures. Michigan State, Ohio State, different places. What place have you liked so far the most?
To be honest, all my visits.
All of them.
I just feel like all of them was really welcoming,
Yeah.
and it really showed like everywhere I went. This past time, even some of the schools are still recruiting me that I haven't went to. I
Yeah.
could still see them because of how they talk with me
Right.
and check on me. I could still see myself there even though I haven't visited.
Right.
But the schools that I did visit, I could definitely see myself there. Especially it's just the community, and the biggest thing for me is the relationship. So if I had that relationship, they're definitely gonna be on my top list.
For sure. Do you have like a dream school, like a school maybe not that you want to go to now, but as a kid, was it a school like, man, I wanna play there,
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, yeah, it was of course it was Duke.
Duke.
I mean, I was a kid.
Duke.
Yeah, Duke.
Did you come inspired by Jabari going to Duke? Or was it just, like, always just Duke?
Yeah,
Coach
I
K
think it
being the
was
coach?
Jaleel Okafor and
Jaleel
Jabari.
Okafor and
Yeah,
Jabari,
both
yeah.
of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was with them all the time, and I see both of them go to Duke. I'm like, oh shoot, wait, I want to go to Duke.
Yeah.
And then my other one was Oregon, and then LSU, and then for some reason Georgetown.
Georgetown. Yeah.
I think I like the colors when I was a little kid, but what's crazy is that I have 3 out of 4 of those offers.
Okay.
So it's kind of crazy that I have that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just so yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you still got more to prove, though. You still got a whole junior and senior season under your belt, and you know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like sky's the limit.
Yeah.
It's all on you, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like, you're ready for that pressure with having played up with playing with a bunch of older guys when you were young, and then also playing on varsity as a sophomore. So it's like, I feel like you're very prepared and very humble in that regard. And then also, like you said, you're in the gym often. So
Yeah.
a lot of work that you put in.
Gotta be.
Definitely excited to see what you got coming this season. So
Yeah, I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah. So if you had to describe your game, how would you describe it? Like what type of player are you? What type of player is a university getting when they recruit you?
Oh, they gonna get somebody that want this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna get somebody that want to win, just wanna reach their goal.
Yeah.
exactly.
Do anything to do it. Play style. Create my own shot, hit the open shot, hit the contested shot. I have a 7-foot wingspan, and I can shoot the ball.
7-foot wingspan?
Yeah.
Jeez, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm 6'9". Like I think it was like when I went to Indiana, I did the measurements. I was 6'9" Michigan State. I think I was 6'9" point like 3 or 0.5.
Yeah.
And then my standing reach was like it was 8 foot. Was it 8 foot? I think it was 8'11" or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Yeah, but and then yeah, my wingspan was 7 foot. So you know, being able to do that, and then especially you know, if my shot ain't working, I'm gonna be versatile. I'm a find people. Like my passing ability, they say is really good, and you know, I believe it's really good, and I'm gonna finish to the rack. Trust that. Let me tell you something right now. I'm finna catch some bodies this year. If they jump with me this year, I'm catching some bodies, and I'm being honest. You know,
I believe it.
I've been working on my body so well to create the contact and all that. It's not last year. It's a new year. So you know.
Yeah, so the test been working, like you said, work.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be cocky, none, but I just know,
that's confident.
If I'm putting in that work, you know, it's gotta pay off. And if they not gonna jump, then I'm gonna have to do some fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, let me I ain't got that much in my bag. But definitely. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to take it off of basketball a little bit. What's some of the entertainment things that you into? Maybe is music or movies or things like that. You said you go to the movies a lot with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's like your favorite type of movies to see?
Comedy, action, comedy, action. We actually the last movie we saw was this like race car movie.
What's it called?
I don't know. He was a video gamer.
Gran Turismo.
Is that
yeah,
what? And then he actually
and they asked him to come to the league.
Nah, that was one of the best movies for real.
Yeah,
I really liked that movie. It was sad part in it, but then it was like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was.
I think that's based on a true story. Yeah, it's definitely based on a true story.
Because then they showed the photos after and everything like that. I was like, oh shoot, like video game.
Because he was video gaming, like playing with race cars and stuff, like as a video gamer. Yeah,
like that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
like wow. I don't even know what to say. Like wow, like how do you just go from driving in a car like once
racing for real?
Crazy.
I'm about to watch it now. Y'all got me wanting to watch the movie.
No, you gotta watch it for real.
Like Dave seen it, I ain't even see it.
Like for real, it's crazy. And I don't think did they ever do something like that again?
I'm not sure.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so.
That's
did.
probably like one of them once in a lifetime type stories that it's like I had to get a movie.
Yeah, because and he's the only one that ever did it. Yeah, so and the acting was great too. So
yeah. What about any artists? You got any musicians that you listen to?
Yeah, I listen to OT7 Kwani.
Yeah.
And I listen to what else do I listen to? Hey, I listen to Baby Smooth. I listen to Heem Beezy. Y'all probably.
I feel like we was we too old now or something? Bro.
The crazy thing is, bro. Look, I be on the page and like they'll post their story and they have like, music on there. I be taking their music from their stories, bro. Like,
okay.
Yeah, nah, like for real though. I don't know what it is, cause like I used to like more artists than everybody. When I was younger, I messed with Lil Pump. I don't know. I think it was cause of this one song and it had it said D Rose, and D Rose my favorite player.
Right.
Everybody, that better be everybody.
His song was catchy. He just kept saying D Rose. He was like D Rose, D Rose, D Rose.
Lil Pump.
I was like and then I don't mess with him no more.
Yeah, I
don't even know what he do anymore.
We from a completely different generation. I was expecting him to say Drake.
No,
like Drake just dropped the hospital. Expecting him to say that.
No, Drake though, he got some music on some chill stuff. I'm definitely listening to Drake.
Okay,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm chilling,
I'm glad it's at least staying alive some way somehow, man.
Nah, Drake definitely somewhere in my playlist for sure.
So we got Aleks Austin. Really appreciate you for coming onto the platform. It was good to see you, give a little insight about like your career and everything like that on and off the court. Definitely looking forward to you having success on the court this season, and we're gonna keep watching you. And always welcome back to the platform, and good luck this season as well.
I appreciate you guys for having me, man. It's definitely it was a nice time I had right here answering questions and stuff. I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
So now we're here with Chris Riddle. He's the number 6 player in Illinois class of 2024, DePaul commit. How you feeling, man?
I'm well. It's our media day. I'm in a good mood. My whole team and everything. Happy to be on this podcast.
Sure.
Yeah, you just talking about being excited for the season. What some things you expect to happen this season with the season starting on Monday?
I mean, they got us ranked number 1 for a reason. So, I expect a lot of excitement. Just a lot of fun. I've been with most of the guys since my Skinner days, my elementary days. So we was actually just talking about that. Like, it's just crazy, like, how we seniors now. We about to have our first senior game. We was just talking about this in 7th, 8th grade. So, it's exciting.
Yeah, and what's that like, with the camaraderie and meshing together, we're playing with a few of the guys for a while?
It make it actually a little bit easier. Calvin, we all know he's very athletic and everything. BJ becoming a way better shooter than what he was, way better facilitator. You know, he already had the IQ. He just had to put a little bit more pieces together for all that stuff to just come together. You know, so like I said, everything is just gonna be well. We got Alex as a junior. He's not even a senior yet. He got more potential.
Yeah, Alex is huge. He like 6'9". He was talking about how he was like 6'3" in like 8th grade or something.
It's
like
crazy. Me and him was the same exact height in my 8th grade year. So his 7th grade year, same exact height, bro. I promise you. I was like 6'2". My 8th grade.
And then he just like blew up over
Bird
you.
it,
Hey,
dog.
man, I know y'all was killing. Y'all
yeah.
7, y'all 6, 7, 8th graders.
It's probably towering over everybody,
They
bro.
probably dominating. They like, no.
It was only one team we lost to. It was Ariel. But I mean, we'll beat all of them now in high school. So,
yeah. Different ball game now. It's definitely more mature, more athletic.
And on top of that, we got Jaden. So that's another big piece into the puzzle.
Exactly.
Man, y'all really loaded with talent over here. We was looking at the rankings earlier, and I think they got like y'all 6, 7, 8 in the 2024 rankings. Like you don't usually see like the top 10 in y'all class is 6, 7, 8 Kenwood like back to back to back. So yeah, you don't really see it like that, bro. So y'all definitely loaded with talent. Alex, he's #1 in 2025. So man, I think that the bar is pretty high for y'all. Like I seen some articles where they saying like y'all gonna bring the city back, you know, to Champaign. You feel me?
Yeah,
bring
we
the
got
state championship back.
Yeah, we got a lot of national games also. You know, we play Prolific.
Yeah.
We supposed to play the Bruiser Brothers also. So,
okay.
Yeah, we got some big games to bring Chicago back and everything. They got us, like I said, they got us ranked #1. So
definitely probably looking forward to a lot of those too, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward.
Crazy.
Definitely gonna pull up. We gonna try to make the Chicago Classic.
Bet.
You know, so yeah, we gonna be there. We gonna cover, talk to y'all again about it. But yeah, I can't wait to see y'all play. Man.
Yeah, same.
I already know it's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a movie. Man, like, what is it like taking care of your body, bro? I was seeing you getting up shots early, and I was like, dang, you like I seen videos of you, but like in person, it's like way different. Like, how's it like taking care of your body and really like you being a senior over the years? What was that like for you?
I can say now I'm feeling it way more.
Yeah.
You know, I used to do 2-3 a days like it was nothing, just going every day.
Like 2-3 a day, like meaning like in the gym, like weight room?
Nah, I ain't touched the weight like my whole high school career for real.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not, I just been doing like push-ups, sit-ups.
Oh, okay.
All of that.
Probably all you really need to do as a hooper, right?
Real spill. Like people be trying to get bodybuilder status. That's not it, dog. That's not it.
Yeah.
Put them push-ups and sit-ups that'll get you all you need. But I'm really feeling it now. I can say those practices they getting longer by the day.
Mm-hmm.
We need more technique, more learning, and all that from our coaches and everything. On top of that, I'm trying to get myself better on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
So I be in the gym with Ahmad. Well, I don't know if y'all know Ahmad Starks, but yeah, that's my training and all that. I be in the gym with him too.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a lot of work. So I mean, I'm starting to feel it. I take way more ice baths. I roll out more. I stretch out more.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I'm starting to try and meditate. I'm just trying to
mental.
Yeah, get deeper into everything just for my body, just so I could get to that level.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that. So in your high school career, when did you start playing varsity? What year?
So I played varsity. I started on varsity as a freshman.
As a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you never played JV?
I played 3 games of JV, but those 3 games I had 30. So
they was like, time to bring them up.
Yeah.
So going on to varsity your freshman, I'm assuming you played right away.
Yeah, I started with JJ, Dede, and Nook, and then my first like real breakout game was that Simeon game.
Yeah,
I played against Jay Griffin and we beat them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So like playing your freshman, you probably had confidence going into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, I don't even think we beat them. I think we lost, but I did have a lot of confidence going into that year. They was actually giving me confidence. I'm going on JV thinking I'm the god. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had BJ and Calvin on there too. They was killing and all that, but I mean, I'm just that lucky person that got that spot on varsity, I guess.
Yeah. So when you was like playing in like youth ball, like say like middle school, was you ever like playing up? Alex was telling us that he played up with like a lot of older guys.
Yeah.
Did you do that as well?
Yeah, I definitely did. My uncles, you know, in their younger days, they used to take me to the parks and all of that. Bro, trenches in the gym, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
That's probably where the real hoop is at too.
feel me? Like I ain't had
probably a little rough and everything.
Yeah, I ain't had no choice but to get all these scars on me. I know y'all seen them. It's like I ain't had no choice but to be tough. I ain't had no choice but to, you know, get that type of skill in order to hoop with them. I wasn't just gonna go into the gym every day, just sit down and watch all the older cats hoop. I want to get in there myself also. So yeah.
So yeah, doing that at like a very young age, when it came to like actually, you know, being in the gym like this and carrying that to high school, like what was that like for you? Whether it was like IQ wise or just transitioning from playing, you know, at a young age, now being like or like in high school and playing on the court in a more organized way?
It wasn't really like a hard transition for me. I was already a person that was just gonna work automatically. I got a work ethic like no other to myself.
Lovely.
You know, I want to make it, so it wasn't really like a hard transition. And I had this thing in my mind like since a young kid, like I want to make it. I have to make it. It's not a want, it's a need.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have a choice but to, watch more film, work out more. The film that I am watching, actually put it onto the court on what I'm doing, all type of things. It's a lot of things that go into this game that I'm still learning to this day. So
It's probably like a never-ending process too.
you know what I'm saying? So like I'm still going through the process as I speak, but I wouldn't say it was a hard process because it's something I love and it's something I actually want to do. So
Definitely.
Okay, so has basketball always been the #1 sport for you? Like, because
Definitely.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, you look like a football player.
That's what I was saying. I thought you. I'm like, he could
bro,
play tight end or
definitely should be
something.
playing
Nah.
football
Yeah.
or something, bro. Like, you would definitely get recruited as a receiver or something. But no,
I did.
Yeah, I
did?
I did.
I know, bro.
By who?
Shoot, I went on my Akron visit, right? It's crazy. It is crazy. I went on my Akron visit, bro. It was like warm outside. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm wearing a little tank. I got on some tech pants. I got on some Yeezys. They're my exact fit, bro. I'm walking past. I'm walking with the coaches. They football coach. They about to leave to go play like Dayton's or something. I don't know who they play, but he turned his face like this. Why do you have a football player, coach? He said, he plays basketball. He said, young man, I would love to recruit you for wide receiver. My mom.
Like wrong sport, man. Wrong
Feel
sport.
me?
Hey, y'all have success here. Y'all just won the city championship.
Yeah.
You feel me? Y'all just
Yeah.
beat Whitney Young, so they was in a parking lot party.
Lit.
What we
Yeah, they
doing?
still,
Yeah,
still out there right
They
there.
lit, bro. Hey,
that-
I'm
yeah.
happy for them, bro.
Yeah,
We
for
finna go
sure.
get it too. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, for sure. For
Exactly.
sure. Yeah, that's just a testament to like the culture here. At,
Yeah.
You feel me? At Kenwood. I mean, shit, Chicago. Period. You know what I'm
Chicago,
saying? Like
yeah.
Chicago football, basketball, like the community really involved. Like when the city win, everybody coming out. You
Feel
know what
me?
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that'll be big for y'all to go down to Champaign and bring that state championship back to the city.
Definitely.
So for sure. So like as far as let's talk about your college recruitment. You know, like you obviously committed to DePaul. Like what went into that? Like why not go across the country? Why not go to a Cali, Texas somewhere and play? Like why stay home?
Like I always told everybody, it wasn't really like a preference for me. I just really wanted to be in a place like I've been saying. Where I could succeed. Get to the correct place for me and my family. It wasn't like no big thing on staying home or anything, but it was just the best choice for me.
Yeah.
I could do all the things that I wanted to do at one of the highest levels. They're in the Big East and everything.
Yep.
Coach Stubbs and them, they got a great plan for me. I actually understood they plan. Not only did they tell me they plan, they showed me they plan. So that's really what made the big difference for me.
Okay. And so as far as like your own game, like what do you think is some things that you need to work on or perfect before you get into DePaul and to be able to go in and have an instant impact?
Probably my jump shot. I'll say my jump shot is getting way more consistent than what it was.
Shit looked consistent earlier when you shoot.
Yeah. It's way more consistent than what it was, but I want to get it to that league level. People telling me now that I have a collegiate level shot, but I want to get to that league level. You know what I'm saying? I'm making 20, 30 in a row, not missing none. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to that level. So I'll say something I need to perfect is my shooting, and I'll say another thing, my dribbling also. Mainly really just my dribbling into shooting. Like I'm a good catch and shoot person. I'll say my dribbling into shooting is something I need to carry on to the college court.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it's super important. Something that I keep on highlighting is like I'm glad that we're sitting down with top players in the state because a lot of the younger athletes, they don't understand, or I would even say athletes that's not as good as y'all are, they don't understand the process of being great. Like they just think it is what it is, but the fact that you're going to sit down and you could tell me what's wrong with your game. A lot of these athletes can't tell me nothing. They just think they game perfect, and they not the #1, #2, #3. They
You'll never
nothing
be
right.
perfect.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like just sitting down with you and sitting down with Aleks. Aleks talked about his body. He talked about not playing varsity as a freshman. Like his journey wasn't, I woke up and I was the #1 player in the class, or I woke up and we was the #1 team in the state. Like y'all all grinding. You feel me? Y'all not just, y'all ain't settling or being content, just showing up. Like y'all putting in that work to be #1. So a lot of athletes in the city or whoever watching need to understand, man, this grind behind this greatness for real. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So yeah, I love to hear it.
Never an overnight process in any sense.
Never.
You was even saying earlier, like when we had Alex on, that like you could tell the people that's putting in the work. You could
Yeah.
tell like especially with the size, but also like with the notoriety. Like,
Definitely.
it's a lot of work behind everything. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people only see the flashiness or the college visions or the pictures that you take or he committed to DePaul, but they don't see the work that you putting in behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You mentioned that you do push-ups, you do a lot of things to make sure you get big. That's super important when you want to. You know what I'm saying? You said. What did you say earlier? You said it needs to happen.
Right.
It gotta happen.
It's
You
not
already
a
had
want.
that drive. That's not a want. It's a need.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of that goes into the success of being an athlete, especially at a very young age, and then carrying that all the way through high school. You know what I'm saying? Playing as a freshman, and then now you're finna carry it into college.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great thing to see, and I think it's important for a lot of young kids to see that as well.
Definitely.
Being a senior on the team, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're one of the leaders. You're probably the main leader, if not. What is that like for you? You know what I'm saying? Coming from being a freshman on varsity to now being that senior on varsity going to your senior season, what is it like for you being that leader on the team?
I mean, at first it was kind of hard because I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn more personnel on everybody. We had new people on the team. We had younger people on the team that didn't understand the game as much as I did, or me and the rest of the seniors. So it was kind of hard to, find out a way to, get my message off the correct way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll take it the wrong way, and they'll think I'm just yelling at them or anything. They'll just hear the volume of my voice, not the verbiage that's actually coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I had to, learn different ways of communicating with them and actually making a connection with them. Like most of the kids now, not kids, but most of the younger cats now, they be going on lunch with us and everything. I got a car, so I'll drive them around if they want to. It'll be easier. Like I actually got a connection with them, so like it carry on to the court. So yeah, they actually start.
That's where it starts first, right? Off the court.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, that's what creates that culture. Like we was talking to Aleks, like he was saying how Jabari, how he talked to him, he talked to him through his injury and stuff like that. Like what you doing, they gonna remember that, and that's how they gonna act when they get to your position, and they just keep carrying on. And that's why Kenwood's gonna be a powerhouse, to be going on into the future because you got guys like you that's gonna lead and set the example, and it's gonna pass down. So yeah, bro, Kenwood basketball ain't going nowhere with the type of guys that we sitting down with right now. So yeah, y'all got it for sure.
Definitely. So like with you being one of the younger cats coming in like as a freshman, was anybody like that for you on the team?
Definitely. Like I said, I had JJ, Dede, and Nook. Those probably was the main three that was like, I guess, on me and trying to make me work and everything. But like I said, as a younger person, I had that work ethic already.
Yeah.
And my freshman year, I was COVID. I was the first COVID year.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so I keep forgetting, like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a weird thing to think because it's like COVID, it happened, but it seemed like it happened so long ago or so, like, I don't know. Yeah. What was that like, like it being
hard,
COVID?
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like I told y'all, I played only had 13 games in total.
Jeez.
I told y'all I played 3 JV, so that take 10 away from that take 3 away from my varsity games. So I only got 10 varsity games. One of those games I had to prove myself to get that started. You get what I'm saying? So like I had to prove myself to get that spot, and then
quick work.
By the time I got that spot, it was just like, damn, season about to be over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and y'all ain't play no playoffs or nothing like that or nothing.
We ain't even play summer league, bro.
Oh dang.
Like life was hard, bro.
Yeah. So you was probably like thirsty coming into that sophomore season.
Bro, I was. I transferred my sophomore season.
Oh dang.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I'm about to go prep school. Chicago shut down. They only got 10 games. No, I go to prep school. Like 2 weeks later, they introduce. I'm like, dang, now they can play with masks, but it's a full season. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at prep school. I'm the youngin'. I got to be behind all the 5 stars. I got to wait my turn. Go out to the bam. I ain't had time for that, bro. I'm trying to get that now, bro. I'm trying to, make my notoriety now. You know what I'm saying? So I came back home my junior year, and then I got injured half of that year. Came back during like playoffs. We lost to Down the Grove North. That was the end of that season. Now it's really, literally like my only real season of basketball, if I really think about it. Yeah, so I really just want to prove myself.
Definitely a lot of hunger coming to that season. So you got hurt last season.
Yeah.
What did you hurt? What was that?
I had a hamstring injury.
Hamstring injury. How long did that keep you off the court?
Too long, bro. I tried to come back way faster than I was supposed to. Ended up jumping. And I felt fine when I jumped. I left out the gym, sat down, tried to get back up, pop, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was out for like 7 months. Yeah.
Wow.
So you told
from like July.
or you like?
Nah, it wasn't a tear. It was just like a deep bruise, bro.
Okay.
Like a real deep bruise. But I felt that pop though. I don't know how it didn't tear. So yeah, I was out from like July all the way to like January. But I came back. I did decent at the end of the season, but like I said, it was like a repeat of my freshman year almost. I had to prove myself to everybody because for one, I'm the new transfer. For two, I'm coming fresh off of a injury. So I had to reprove myself. And then coming into this season, I'm really, like I said, just trying to prove myself, not only for myself, but as a team. Like, we just need to prove each other as a team, prove that to everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Was there any lessons in that injury? You know what I'm saying? Like you mentioned that you tried to come back too fast. Was there a lesson or not?
It was a lot of, not even just physical lessons, mental lessons also. I learned myself better. I learned how to make myself happy, like as a person, you know what I'm saying? It was actually a blessing in disguise, I could call it that. So
yeah, definitely. Everything happened for a reason. It's all really a plan, though. But definitely,
life is better now, so that's all I can thank God for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you watching some NBA? You been keeping up with some games a little bit?
I've been trying, but then again, I'm a senior now. I got homework.
Right.
I got this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a leader for my team.
I feel you.
Top of that, my outside life.
A lot more priorities.
Yeah, bro. Who you like in the NBA though? Like just from what you been watching?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can see that.
And Edwards is a thriller.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to meet him so bad.
hey, tell Ant pull up to
bro,
the city. They like Chicago, come see y'all play.
He signed by Adidas. I'm Jordan, but it's whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll take some 3 strikes.
Yeah.
So what do you like about Anthony Edwards' game?
For one, the man is like bouncy out of this world.
Yes,
so it's like I love his athleticism, the way he gets to the rim. His jump shot has gotten way better over the league. Like I said, I was trying to get mine. So I started watching him like way back when I was at AZ Compass. I had like a lot of film just screen recorded off him on my phone. I watch him before games, before practices, all type of things. Another person I say is Devin Booker also. I watch a lot of Devin Booker. Just really like small guards, not even small guards, big guards that actually do the things that I do. So
yeah. And then you try to probably like imitate it into your own way a little bit on the court.
Yeah,
sure.
Into a little high school way.
High school way.
I think you're sure. It's pretty soon. It's gonna be in the college. And beyond that. So.
Yep. So what about music? Any music? What you listening to, bro?
I'm listening to that Herb, bro.
Herb,
the goat.
The GOAT.
That's the GOAT.
That's your favorite rapper?
Yes.
What's your favorite Herb project? Let's see, cause we've been listening to Herb since high school, but he part of a new gen. He may say something different.
Right.
Excuse my language, probably Kill Shit. Either that or Sacrifice.
Okay, so Kill Shit is what got me onto Herb when back in high school.
Yeah.
But Sacrifice?
Yeah.
What about a full project?
Like what album?
What album?
Humble Peace.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
I'm glad you said it.
Humble
That's
Peace.
his best project. That was his debut album, but that was his best project ever.
That's the best project.
Most authentic, most realist, especially what I was going through in my life at the time.
Yes.
That was probably the most.
Bro, why is he speaking my mind right now?
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
when I
bro.
first heard that album, especially like when he I think even in the intro, man.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. I can't say it on camera.
Hey, he say, hey, Sizzle, what you trying to get me to create the hood Bible or something? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly what he did in that though. I don't think he made any, like, not saying like, you know what I'm saying, Herb got hits after hits after hits, but that project is like,
That
you know how
shit
like
different,
people
bro.
got that staple album of like they hear a moment. That was his I'm here moment, bro. For sure.
sure.
Definitely. Man, that's crazy. Anybody else other than Herb, or Herb was like the main one?
Yeah, Herb is really the main one.
You listen to him before games, anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. I listen to a lot of Future too.
Yeah.
Listen to a lot of Future. I've been on T-Ski lately.
Yeah.
You know who T-Ski is?
Nah, I don't know.
know.
Well, we from a different generation, man. Like I realize we getting there. Who's T-Ski though?
He a local Chicago rapper.
Local Chicago rapper.
But he actually getting big though. He got some songs with Herb. He got
Yeah.
some songs with who else he got songs with? He put out a song with Glorilla, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got
So he making his way to the scene.
MAF T-Ski. Look it up.
All right, bet.
Okay, most definitely.
Yeah.
I want to go back into the season a little bit because, as you mentioned, like you really, excited to get into this season, especially with like battling with injuries the previous season. We see a board over here with a bunch of goals.
Yep.
I don't know if these are y'all goals or is this another?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes.
Yeah. How do you feel about some of these goals? Let's go to like, let's say 31 plus wins. What do you see yourself falling?
They all reachable.
They all reachable.
All each
Definitely.
and every one of them you see on the are
Yeah.
reachable. State champs, CPL champs, our conference champs, 31 plus wins, average 70 plus points, 40 plus rebounds, and 20 plus assists. Our
20 plus turnovers.
I don't got my glasses on. What that say at the bottom?
Force 20 plus turnovers per game. 8-0 win in conference, win every game by 30 plus points. That's a big one right there.
Yeah.
And then average 80 plus points per game. You said all of that is achievable.
You dream big, you can reach big.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely. One thing your coach is saying off camera is that is really just y'all got a match at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I said that at the beginning.
Yeah.
I said as long as we got a better connection, we get a better connection, we get better camaraderie with everybody. Everybody just lock in and, want to win with each other. It's done, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's talent on our team and all that. Plus, we had our younger cats. It's over with, bro.
I believe it. Is there any any games that you're looking forward to this season? I know you mentioned a couple that would be televised.
Thornton. Yeah, that's a
Whoa.
big game. That's the big because they number 2 right now. So they number 2 ranked team.
It ain't even because of the ranking, man.
It's personal.
It's personal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You want to speak to that a little bit or nah?
Cool.
Okay.
I'm not a real speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm
showed on the court.
I'm more of a lead by example type person.
Yeah.
Y'all play them here or over there, or y'all gonna play?
No, we played them at USC.
Y'all. So that's at the Chicago Classic. All right.
Oh yeah, we got to be there.
Yeah, we gonna
that
we gonna pull up. Not for sure. We gonna pull up.
No, we there. Like yeah, that's probably
Okay.
gonna be a good one to see too.
Yeah,
and any other ones other than Thornton? I see it on his face. He said,
Yeah.
I know.
I'm happy for those national games. This is my first time playing nationals in a minute. I'm happy for those national games. I'm happy for that Simeon game. I'm really happy for our whole season, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just lit this whole season.
Yeah, appreciate you. We got Chris Riddle, the Riddler. Do you call yourself the Riddler or do other people?
I don't really call myself.
I just asked because it's on your Instagram.
It's on my Instagram for a reason. I actually like the little nickname or whatever. Yeah. But actually it was Coach G. Coach G right there. He named me the Riddler once they gave Calvin that little Reaper thing. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I accepted. I actually watched the Batman movie with the Riddler in it.
That's
like, yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Cool. Well, yeah, we got Chris Riddler, Riddle. Chris Riddle. Appreciate you for coming to the platform.
I appreciate y'all.
Definitely good luck to the season. You know what I'm saying? We looking forward to a lot of those big games. We definitely gonna come to the Chicago Classic at UIC. See y'all play and get down, play Thornton and all of that. And hopefully we can get you back on the platform again. And we can be talking to you at the end of the season with a championship behind your belt.
Let's do it.
Definitely appreciate you and good luck this season.
Thank y'all, bro.
For sure. All
Appreciate it.
right, so now we here with Calvin Robbins. Right now currently ranked 8th in the class of 2024 in Illinois. I was talking with Alex and Chris about the ranking that you all have. So 6, 7, 8 in the ranking, like having a team that's doing that. Like you usually don't see that like deep and stacked with talent. How you feel about the talent that you have at Kenwood?
Man, not looking at the rankings or anything, but that's huge having that in one place and being able to know these guys since the 5th, 6th grade and playing with each other. The chemistry we have this year is going to be insane, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing Chris was saying as well. You know what I'm saying? It makes, easier to play on the court when you already got that camaraderie, for so long. It makes it easier to play on and then off the court y'all probably,
Definitely. We've literally known each other since 5th, 6th grade. We go over each other's houses. We hang out all the time. We know each other on and off the court, and that just translates to the basketball court so much.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So what are you looking forward to in this season?
I'm looking forward to win. Senior year, got one last ride, so I'm finna just make it the best I can. Give it 110% every game I play. And just excited to play with them for my last year. I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Exactly. With being the senior, I know I brought it up with Chris, but a lot of those goals on the board, how do you feel about a lot of those goals that I got on the board?
Those are the ideals we look at every day we come in practice. We come to work, and we got to get those goals. So as soon as we get that, we cross them out, and we just got to go one step at a time.
Exactly. So with this being your senior year, when did you start playing varsity? What year?
I started playing varsity my sophomore year. So sophomore year I was playing up and down because freshman year with COVID, I didn't have a freshman year, unfortunately. But sophomore year I played up and down. Then junior year I played straight varsity. I was 6 man coming off the bench and made all-city third team and it's all-state honorable mentions, which was something that hasn't been done in Kenwood or just in the state, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was that like just having that role? Because I know like most athletes, they would kind of be discouraged with that maybe role coming off the bench, being a 6-man, but it seemed like it's something that you took and you ran with it and you had some great success. Like you said, being an all-state honorable mention, you know, coming off the bench, like you don't really see that too often. So what went into you making that happen?
Definitely, just needing to do what the coach needs me to do. I don't care about scoring for real. I just do whatever this team needs to win, and we did a lot of that last year. And if I had to be a 6-man and come off the bench, then that's what I had to do. So I got to put the team before myself.
Yeah, a true team player. That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, love that. So I'm just curious. So just seeing, you know, both of your teammates right now, they're both Jaden and Chris are both committed to a school, and you're still undecided. Is there any reason for like the wait? Are you waiting on a specific opportunity or offer, or is it just you just waiting out for the season?
I would just say waiting for the season, you know, letting the dominoes fall where they fall. But I'm super proud of them. Like seeing them sign that day was a goal we've been talking about since we was in 7th, 8th grade. Like just sitting down talking about like we can really do this if we put our mind to it and just come in and work every single day. And that's what they did, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah, I see that they say you the smartest one on the team, man. That's what everybody's been saying, man.
I got a little 4.3, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
School don't come too hard for me.
Yeah, and that's what I saw. Your coach said that like a lot of people, they look at the talent on the court, but they don't recognize like the talent that you have in the classroom too. You know, he said that the team has a average GPA of 3.0. You know, and like I said, that's another thing you don't really see too common with athletic programs is, you know, the academics to go along with it. So it's good that you all pride yourself on the athletics as well as the academics. So I'm sure a lot of college coaches probably look at that and like, man, they want to come here and recruit a lot of the guys from this school.
I would say definitely. We live by the word student athlete. So the student comes first. Whenever somebody needs help on the team, we either go to tutoring or we help each other out, and we just build off each other on and off the court. So I was saying having that GPA so high is just because of us working on and off the court.
Okay.
Exactly. How was it like managing your time then, you know what I'm saying, with your GPA being so high? 4.3 you said?
4.3, 4.4. But
4.3,
I would just say just making a schedule for myself.
Yeah.
So whenever I have work to do or like an essay to write, I would just write a to-do list down about how much time I need to. And just seeing them, they do the same stuff. So we just build off of each other, like I said.
And then how does that, you know what I'm saying, you know, with being the senior on the team and also, you know, you have the highest GPA, I'm assuming, on the team?
I got the second highest.
Second highest?
Hey.
Who got the highest?
His name is Chris Watkins. He's a junior. He's
Yeah.
one of the smartest kids in the school.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, how does that trickle down into like a lot of the younger guys, maybe like the freshmen and
I
sophomore?
would say just being a role model. If they see us doing it, they're going to pick up on the same thing. So that's what we just try to do every day, be great role models for the younger kids.
Definitely.
Or younger guys.
Yeah, that's the same thing
That's
Chris
it,
did.
Chris.
But hey, I guess that's how I feel. I guess like when you're so mature, I guess that's kind of how you look at it. I mean, coming in from when you 13, 14 years old to like 17 and 18, you are now a young man. Like you were a boy then, so you're a man now. So I can see how you would look at it as like the kids, you know what
It's
I'm saying?
definitely a big difference from senior year
Yeah.
to freshman year. Because I
Yeah.
remember like freshman year, I was like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what classes. I don't know who to talk to. But
Yeah.
it's been a long journey, and I'm proud to have it all 4 years here.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Going into the season, what are some matchups that you looking for? I know Chris said Thornton.
Thornton, we
Yeah,
ready for
Thornton,
that, Thornton.
Thornton, yeah.
Dang,
He's
what's
excited for
what's so important about I don't know if you want to express it on camera or maybe you want to leave it for the court, but
Reyes Johnson, and they got a transfer from our school last year. So we
Okay.
excited for that matchup.
Okay. So is it personal or is it like
It ain't
it's
personal. We just coming to play basketball. You know.
got you? And that's at the Chicago class season.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And so yeah, we definitely gotta see that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game
definitely.
that's gonna
It's
be a
gonna
good
rock. Yeah, it's
Gonna
gonna
be a
be
good one.
rocking. Yeah,
Yeah. Any other games?
game. I would definitely say every state game. Every state game, since it's being my last one, I feel like it just means that much more.
Definitely.
Like last year, I got the chance to, of course, play in every game, and it was just like breathtaking seeing all our fans there and seeing the other schools' fans for cheering us on, and it's just an amazing feeling. So I'm excited to have that one more last time with these amazing Kenwood community.
Definitely. So with you being so gifted academically, are you kind of leaning towards, you know, the Ivy League route as far as universities?
I would say I'm for sure keeping my options open,
Okay.
but I do have scholarships and recruitment from all 12 Ivy League schools. I'm glad to say. So definitely keeping my options open, but
Man.
that is on my mind.
Okay. Well, let's get a little bit off of basketball. Like, so what is something that you like doing? Like, as far as like your major, what do you think your major would be? Like, Well, what are you into outside of basketball?
When I'm into outside of basketball, I like to paint and draw a lot. I actually started my own rug business, so I make custom rugs. And I started that this summer, and I've been painting and drawing all my life. Well, drawing all my life. I picked up painting during COVID, so I've been.
So you like a
painting
Renaissance man.
Yeah, I just like
So, you know,
being
that's no
artistic
biggie.
and being creative, and any way I can show that. So like I learned how to sew and make pillows out of t-shirts.
Oh, that's decent.
Make rugs. I know how to draw. I know how to paint. And I'm in sculpture class right now, and we're making a lot of cool stuff with clay and multimedia projects. So I'm just excited for that too.
It's like the most interesting person.
Yeah,
probably
definitely.
interviewed right now. He
Fun fact. I've been bowling since I was 4. I'm actually on the bowling team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only stopped because of basketball. But I've been bowling since I was 4. So
Bonuses you swear.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm nice.
What's your high? Like, what was you?
My highest game?
Yeah.
How old was I? I think this was like 4th grade. I had like a 245.
Oh, that's decent. That's good. Yeah.
4th grade, that was pretty.
Yeah, for a fourth grader.
pretty-
Yeah.
that's-
What you
that's
think
pretty
now?
good.
You think you worse now or?
I was just bowling last week. I had like a little 170. It's been
Okay.
a minute. I had
Right.
to shake the
For
rust
sure,
off
for
a couple
sure.
of years, but bowling's something I definitely love to do, like a little hobby I have.
Yeah, I think you might be the most interesting athlete in Illinois.
Yeah,
so far.
all 12 Ivy League schools.
Yeah,
That's
all 12,
crazy.
bro. Yeah.
Did they like was it more on the academic side or athletic side as well?
More on the athletic side, of course, but just my academic profile speaks for itself, and that's why they're recruiting me so heavily.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Like so, you know, if you had an opportunity, obviously you said you keeping your options open, but you know what I'm saying, is it anyone on your radar? Unless you don't want to mention it, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to mention it, you don't gotta mention it, but
I can say who's been recruiting me the most for sure. I would say Yale, Dartmouth, and Princeton, and Brown University. They've been recruiting me the most. Brown University was actually my first official visit.
Okay.
So them 4, they're definitely up there for recruiting me the hardest.
So how was that visit? You said Brown, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How was that? How'd you enjoy that?
It was really cool seeing something that's not like, you know, a standard public or private school. Being an Ivy League of such high standard, it's just different. Like the vibe on campus is just everybody wants to learn, and you can definitely feel that.
Okay. And so do you have a planned career path? Like, do you have something that you think you want to go into as far as like if you don't, you know, if you stop playing basketball?
Not yet for sure, but just being creative, I feel like I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Go
for
with
sure.
the flow.
For sure.
Find
You got a lot of time, yeah, and no rush.
and it seemed like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's
Definitely
like
not.
if this
My
don't
mom-
work out, this gonna work out, that gonna work out.
My
something
mom
like
expresses that every time. She
said your
"Don't-
mom?
Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So that's why I do so well in the classroom. That's why I'm constantly thinking on the business side. That's why I started my own business. So just having all these doors and opportunities for myself.
Yeah. Do you have a Instagram page or something for the rug?
Yes, it's called Rugcovery.
Rugcovery.
Rugcovery. It's called Rugcovery because this summer, unfortunately, I didn't play because I got hurt. And Rugcovery means like just fighting through that, getting over that hump and all the challenges that life gives you, but just being able to make something good out of it. So I started my own business. I think that was August, and I've sold about 14 rugs.
That's good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, congratulations, man, on your success.
definitely.
I hope it continues to grow. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you,
And we're gonna
thank
have to tap in with you. I'm gonna follow your page, get a rug from you. You know what I
sure,
mean?
for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Y'all
Yeah.
entrepreneurs, man.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, you mentioned you got hurt in the summer, or was it like sometime during last season?
Beginning of the summer, our second tournament. Unfortunately, I hurt my ankle, but I'm back playing now, and I'm super excited to get back on the court and get
Okay.
my recruitment back
What
up.
was that process like of like taking care of your body and trying to come back to the court?
I would say it wasn't even a physical process. It was more of a mental process.
Too.
But not being able to do what I love for so long and just taking that so long from it, but just being able to come back and do it and give it 110% every time I practice or step on the court. I'm glad to be able to. I'm in God's hands that He allowed me to get back to this. and do what I
Absolutely.
love.
Definitely.
Absolutely. How long did the ankle injury keep you off the court? All the
About-
summer, the whole summer.
The whole
probably.
summer. So I just got clear like about a month and a half ago. So about
Oh wow.
4 months it took.
Okay. That's
Okay.
cool.
So have you guys helped each other through that process? Because I mean, all three of you guys have had injuries like in this past year or two. So is it something like that you all talked about and helped each other through during that time?
I would say definitely being able to just pick up that phone and call or text somebody that's been what you're going through and that knows you that well. I feel like it definitely helped a lot get me through it because they've been through that same thing and they know the same feelings.
Mhm.
It's different. It's different when you've been through it.
Right.
You know what they're talking about. So I
Right.
would say definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite subject in school? Bringing it back to school. I'm just
Favorite
Curious.
subject?
yeah. All of them.
Definitely not math. Definitely not math.
No, I thought I was. I thought
I've
you was
never
gonna say
been
math.
good at. It's because of glasses, ain't it? I've never been good at math, but I would say either social studies or science.
Okay.
But I'm taking gender studies this year, and that's been a fun class.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's fun about it? Just something new.
Just the conversation we're talking about, like, and the assumed ideas that you would think we talk about. Like, we talk about that, but in addition, we talk about how race impacts everything, and we just we talk about a lot of different factors, not just gender. So I would say that's definitely my favorite class this year.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Great.
Diving back into your like artistic side, like when did that start for you? Like, was it a kid? Like, have you always drawn or been doing that type of stuff, or did it just
Definitely.
happen?
I would say as a kid, like, I just love cars. Like, every time I would see a car, I would just, even as a kid, like, my first words were just like car names. So just being able to like draw that or put that on the paper, I just kept doing it, and I just never stopped, and I just kept expanding on that.
Okay, what's your dream car?
Dream car, a Mercedes S-Class.
Yeah.
Let me make it to the league. That's the first car you're gonna see me in. A Mercedes S-Class.
For sure.
First league check or whatnot.
First league check. Mercedes S-Class.
Definitely.
For sure.
What's you got any other hobbies outside of basketball and drawing and things like that?
I would say typically just video games.
Video games.
Yeah.
What games you playing right now? Oh, you probably don't
Fortnite.
got time.
Fortnite. Well, man. Being a student athlete, y'all don't know.
Real, man. It's a job.
You got 9 to 9 job for real.
Yeah.
You got practice, schoolwork, games. It's just a lot. So I used to be on the game a lot more, but coming into high school and playing varsity at the level we do, like, the time on the game has been a super limited. Like, I haven't touched my game in a couple months, but recently I've got pushed through it, got a little bit of time, made some space in my schedule. Been on Fortnite a little bit and 2K
Fortnite.
a little bit.
Fortnite too, of course. 2K with Fortnite.
Got to.
I feel like that's like the new age of gaming.
OG
Everybody playing
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, OG Fortnite.
Yes.
What's the difference between the versions?
They brought back the old map. So during
okay.
quarantine, like, that's what everybody was playing. So me and the guys Friday, like 8th grade, 7th grade, it's a Friday night. Everybody get on the game. We all smiling, happy, having fun until like 3 in the morning. So they brought back that old map and the same weapons we used back then. So that's fun now.
Okay. How you feeling about 2K, man? How you feel about 2K this year?
Can I be honest? I stopped playing 2K a long time ago. After 2K20 was by far my favorite 2K. But after 21, 22, I stopped playing. I'm sick of that.
Sick of it.
But like, I played.
He had it.
I played in the hotel with the guys.
Oh, for
but,
sure.
like,
My
I'm not
player, he
finna-
ain't do that.
Probably still ain't lose your touch. You never really lose your touch in
You know who I
2K.
am? Ask about me. People know the business when it comes to 2K, especially Jaden Smith, Christopher.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, for sure. No, I definitely, everything that I've seen since we've been here has proven why you all are the #1 team in the state right now. Just, I mean, from everything to you guys' connection with each other, the way you all communicate, like y'all have fun, y'all have relationships outside of the court. Y'all been knowing each other since y'all were kids, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you see the rankings and you see multiple players highly ranked, highly recruited. Like, it's just a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you are who you're around. You know what I'm saying? So they see one person working hard. Now everybody working hard. It's just a community thing, you know, and it's just gonna be success. And then it trickles down to the younger athletes that are underneath you guys. So it's just like it's that powerhouse of Kenwood basketball and just being great. So yeah, man, y'all doing it right over here, man. I love it. I love it for real.
One random question: do you play with your glasses on?
I got goggles. I got.
I say you play goggles.
I tried to get contacts, but I don't like stuff in my eyes, so I can't do it. So we staying with the sports goggles for a while.
Yeah. What is that?
Inspiration though is James Brown.
Yeah.
UNC commit.
Yeah.
My homie, he wear goggles, so he make me wear my eyes too. So
They don't get sweaty. They don't get like sweaty or anything.
Nah.
Like, I feel like they get like foggy or something.
They're not that bad. They're not
that bad.
I do
Okay.
get laughed at a little bit though, but it's cool. 'Cause, like, when I'm scoring 20, like
Exactly. What's funny?
Who laughing now? Who get the last one? Yeah. You got anything else you want to ask? I know we here a little late. We didn't want to keep it too long on that.
Sure.
I drove. I got time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm good. You
good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, we really do appreciate you for coming onto the platform. Definitely keep up the hard work. You know what I'm saying? 12 Ivy League schools. That is crazy, man. We got the most interesting man right here. That anytime I see you, I'm going to call you the most interesting man because like you seem like you a Renaissance man. He over here making rugs and
business,
painting,
art,
business, all of this, man.
Everything.
Yeah, definitely appreciate you for coming to the platform. Good luck this season. Like we always say, always welcome back to the platform. We definitely going to come to that Thornton game, man.
They not playing about this Thornton game. They not
Coach
playing.
Mike said in the paper this week, he said we gonna let the players do the talking this year. So we
Okay.
gonna show y'all.
Yeah, we
Okay, we're looking forward to
We
that.
gonna
But
turn the season up.
yeah,
Don't worry
other than
about
that,
for
good luck
sure.
this season and good luck to the rest of the school year, and hopefully you can make the decision that's best for you when it comes to the school you want to go to.
For sure.
Yeah, this is another episode of the off-season podcast, episode 11. As you can see, we was at Kenwood Academy today for their media day. Got to talk to a couple of the guys. We looking good luck to Kenwood, this season. Good luck to all the boys, and we out just like that.
Appreciate it.